Good morning. It's day 3, Zubiri to Pamplona. We're leaving really early. We're actually going to try and get to Pamplona and go to church.
It'll be the fastest day we've ever walked, but we're going to attempt it.
But it's like 4:30 in the morning, and when we walk out of here, I want you to listen to what's been going on all night.
They're having a festival.
It's a festival.
Good heavens, this has been going all night.
Yeah. So
I don't know why we were whispering.
Yeah, I don't know why we're whispering either, frankly.
Oh my word. I don't know, the snoring man, the music.
Yeah, snoring, music. I'm not sure anybody ever sleeps on this Camino. So one way to tell if you're the first one on the trail in the morning is if you're the one that's getting all the spider webs and breaking them between the bushes as you walk. Anyone ever seen the Blair Witch Project?
I can't even know, yeah.
Have you ever seen the Blair Witch Project?
Don't work, don't. Not even funny.
Not funny. Starting to lighten up a little. I've been walking for, I think about 10 minutes, an hour and a half or so. But
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
We've been walking an hour. Walked almost 3 miles. We're going a good pace.
I'm making it to church.
We're making it to church. Why?
Because I want to partake of the sacrament.
Why?
Because it is so meaningful to both of us.
Yeah.
It cleanses us from our sins, helps us renew our covenants to take upon the name of Christ, to always remember Him, to keep His commandments, and endure to the end.
Yeah. Awesome. It's the best thing we can do every week. It's important. And this is where we are. Looks like we might have a good long flat stretch here for a minute. I'd knock on wood, but there's not any. We were just walking along and met this really nice young man named Jonas.
Hello guys.
And you're from
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt,
Yeah.
Frankfurt, Germany, and speaks awesome English. Super cool kid.
Right.
And so tell us what you're doing out here. You're a nurse?
Yeah, I'm nurse in Germany. I quit my job at my last working day like 6 days ago and just started in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, and now we're walking to Pamplona.
So I was asking you, how did you learn about the Camino, and what did you tell me?
Yeah, so I got in touch with the Camino like 10 years ago. The brother of my best friend did this. He just disappeared, and I was asking like, hey, where's Niels? Where did he went? And my best friend said, yeah, he's crazy. He went to Spain, walking like 800 kilometers. And yeah, when he came back, he looked way healthier. He had like such a positive change, and right now he's still doing awesome. So I always had it in my back mind to do it too. And now we are here doing the Camino.
It's kind of surreal, huh?
Yeah.
So he lost a lot of weight, you said?
Yeah, he lost like 10 to 15 kilos, and
That's a lot of weight.
yeah.
And he was tan?
Yeah, he was dead, and just made the positive difference in his mind and his whole appearance.
Yeah, so
Like, it was crazy to see what 6 weeks in the nature can do to you, and getting to meet different people and different nature.
that's so cool. So yeah, not just his physical body, but his whole mindset
Yeah,
was changed, and it stuck with him, huh? It
Yeah.
stayed?
it stayed. Now he's married, has 2 kids, just bought the house this year, so he's doing awesome.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Get out here and understand yourself a little better and focus on what you want out of life, and changes you.
Yeah.
So we just ran into this fine gentleman here along the path, and what's your name?
Dan.
Dan? Dan has got this awesome little shop.
Manna from heaven.
But what's interesting is
I was a firefighter.
he was a firefighter in Utah.
84, 85, 86, 87, 88.
Wow. So he's actually got some Utah identification.
Well, I get married there too.
Oh,
In Weber.
in Weber?
better.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You just don't know who you're going to run into.
No.
And how are
You
you?
never know.
How are you? You good?
Yes, fine. And you?
We're good. Where are you from?
France, in Grenoble.
Ah, very nice. Beautiful. It's your first Camino?
Si, first Camino.
Very nice.
And you?
It's our
First.
first Camino.
First
So,
also?
Yes.
yep.
My feet are sore.
Yeah. So,
So nice though.
The first, not the last.
yes. Dan has his picture with Martin Sheen from The Way.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
That is pretty
Thanks, Dan. Thank you. So, getting close to Pamplona and start to see some buildings down there in the valley, and that's looks like the outskirts of it, but what a beautiful view. What a beautiful morning. Happy Sunday morning to everyone. I'm so proud of Natalie today. She's just been mowing down the miles. I mean, as sore as we were last night, I thought it would be a long day, but it was, and it will be, but at the same time, it's gonna be our fastest day for sure. So anyway, good job, babe.
Thanks, Mike.
Keep it up. Sweet. Hanging left to Pamplona.
Trying to find a taxi so we can get to church. This kind man speaks a little English and is helping us call in a taxi. He's heaven sent today.
We made it. That was a grind, but we made it, and it was worth it. So glad to be here. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right, end of day 3, Zubiri to Pamplona, July 16th, or June 16th. The weather was pretty cool in the morning, and I think they feel like it's kind of been a cool start to the summer. It was about 43 degrees when we left at 4 in the morning because we wanted to get to Pamplona to get to church on time.
Yes.
So we left in the dark, and you'll see when that video is made that it was dark.
It
Thank
was
goodness.
really dark.
Yeah,
A little bit scary.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Blair Witch Project. In
Yeah.
part, it was like the first day where we hiked in these total enclosed tree tunnels for what felt like miles.
We were having to duck.
Yeah,
and,
a lot of it you're ducking through. So lights
really
on.
narrow pass today. Burke was always in front. I was following up behind because it was just too narrow, and I wanted him to get those spider webs out of my way.
We just cruised along. We didn't have a lot of time to film or to get the drone up at all because we were in such a hurry. For us, church started at 10 o'clock here in Pamplona, so it was like the Amazing Race for us. It was
We
game
did not
on.
take any breaks.
Yeah, we cruised and
Cruised.
did well. We actually, for how sore we were last night, we did really well.
It was a great day.
But something that's interesting that we've noticed over the first few days is we've passed 3, and maybe we've missed some, maybe there's more. We've passed 3 memorials for people who died while hiking the Camino.
Yeah, scary. And so that made us realize, hey, we need to know who to call in case we had an emergency out there, and not just heart attack that you worry about, but little things like, and that's not a little thing, but tearing your ACL or any kind of injury.
Breaking a leg.
Breaking
There's
a
plenty
leg.
of places to
I
break a
stumbled
leg.
over some rocks today, and it was very scary when you're carrying 25-pound backpack on your back and you trip. That could be very scary.
It doesn't take much to break an
Right.
ankle. So, it just gets you thinking that things do happen. And, if you are going to do this and you're questioning your health, go get checked by the doctor and then maybe do some research about who to contact along the way. Maybe have the local authorities' numbers for each territory that you go through so you know who to call. It's still going to be a while before they get to you. But, it's sad to see deaths along the way, but you know, it's part of life too. With the hundreds of thousands of people who do this, it's bound to happen. So just
be
got us
prepared.
thinking,
Yeah.
you know, make sure you're in decent health, and make sure you know how to get a hold of the people that you need to. So other than that, anything?
Pamplona is beautiful,
Yeah.
very clean. We love the vibe here. Everybody's been very nice. There's been a festival going on, and it's been fun to watch the people. We've had people dressed in costumes, and
Yeah, it's kind of their festival of the changing of the seasons. I don't know what it's called, but they just said this is the festival when the weather changes. So all of the surrounding towns, villages have their own band that comes in, and they kind of have different bands playing.
last night was a little too loud,
Yeah.
a little too
Last night
raunchy.
was all night.
Yeah, all night.
So
This was more pleasant music.
yeah. So tonight we're staying in the Hotel Cathedral Pamplona, which is right along the way, the Camino. So just a few steps off it, and we're gonna get up early and go again tomorrow and try and get to Punta Lorena before it gets too hot, because it's gonna get hot tomorrow.
It was hot this afternoon, and yeah, we need to hit that hill. There's a hill that we've got to climb tomorrow.
Yeah, every day there's hills.
I know. But this one looks big.
Until we get to the Meseta,
The
apparently.
Meseta, yeah.
But anyway, we are loving this experience more than we ever could have imagined we would.
It's been amazing.
It's awesome. The people are wonderful. Spain is a beautiful country. The people are beautiful and very kind. We've just been treated so well. So
Going to church was awesome.
yeah,
It was a beautiful experience and something we'll never forget.
Yep, even though it was in a language we don't understand, we could totally feel the
Feel the
spirit of the
spirit.
place and feel like we were at home. So
It filled my cup.
that's what's, you know, that's what's important to us. Maybe it's not to you, but for us today was the great race to get to church, and we were glad we did. So anyway, more to come. We're not even 10% through this, so we got a lot of walking to
You
do.
know, walking.
Talk to you later.